from the Bronx, so it's on brand for where I'm from. What the data has showed us is that if you respond to violence as a public health issue instead of as an incarceration issue, violence decreases. And there's security presence and police presence that is standard in any hospital, but that's not what this program is about. In the traditional response to an incidence of violence, a shooting or a stabbing, you may go to the ER real quick, you get patched up, and then you go straight to the precinct. What we decided to do is that we said, hey, let's shift the response and see what happens when we make the center of response a hospital instead of a jail. We have caseworkers, we have social workers, we have therapists, and we also have people who themselves were once incarcerated. Some of our most effective people in this work are the former gang members, former people who formerly spent time at rights. If I spent my time worried about what Fox News said, I wouldn't be here. We are now at a point where officially most officers are paid more than a teacher with a master's degree serving these same kids involved in these same incidents. We are defunding safety, defunding our public schools, defunding our public pools, defunding our parks, defunding our libraries, when we are taking all of those resources and demanding that every single department except the militarized one be cut. We are sending a message about who and what we care about. I think that quid pro quo is this bar that doesn't even need to be met. The justice is required by law to disclose something like that, and he hasn't. Supreme Court justices are required if they are receiving money from people. They shouldn't even be receiving money from people. This is why we pay salaries to public servants. And if they want to live that kind of lifestyle, then they can resign from the court. They can retire. You know, my hope is that we do not get to that point. But we also have to face the reality that the Supreme Court has chosen to give up huge swaths of their own legitimacy. Chief Justice Roberts, Clarence Thomas, Brett Kavanaugh, the Republican Party, in them giving up trying to take seriously the legitimacy, the standards, the integrity of the court, they have given up a very large degree of their authority.